Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I know it's been a while, but life and pain and car accidents and all that fun stuff. So I am back. You'll notice a couple things. First off, that's a mess. I did a thing which I'll probably show you guys. I plasti dipped the wheels on the truck. So they were painted when I bought him, and I bought it. And I did not like the way it looked. I mean, black wheels look great. Give me that. I like that. Silver vehicle, black wheels, that's my aesthetic. But they were like painted black, like spray painted black. And it was flaking and it just looked like crap. So the Dip Your Car YouTube channel, which has nothing to do with me whatsoever, is definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. And I watch them regularly, and they have a product called Hyper Dip, which is made for wheels and emblems and all that kind of fun stuff. And they've got a couple different colors, and the Shadow Black, which is like a satin black-ish for wheels, looked pretty good. It's like $100 for the wheel kit. Normally, it comes with cleaner and all kinds of the whole thing. It was on sale for what the hell was it on sale for? Black Friday or something like that. And so I bought it and then finally did it, and that's still the mayhem. You can see a bunch of product behind me, but actually it looks really good. And I will say it is rugged, it is holding up, it is already worth what I paid for it, so happy there. You'll also notice that it is daytime, which I don't ever do these in daytime, and it's actually early for me. God, what time? It's locked. So it's like 9:20 in the morning. This is the middle of the night for me normally. I'm awake because I have a couple things I have to do, but mainly I'm awake because I had the craziest nightmare. I don't get nightmares, I'm not that guy, but apparently I was moaning and like writhing in my sleep, and I remember it was not a fun nightmare, and it came out of nowhere. So, but I'm recording a video because I did a thing. I was wearing a backpack. I don't normally wear those, and the camera's kind of tilted up. Why? What am I hiding with my unfortunately large bulk? I am hiding a brand new motorcycle. So I have mentioned motorcycles in the past on this channel. That is not the one I have mentioned in the past. This is a 2022 Yamaha R7. Bought it yesterday. Almost an impulse buy. That specific bike was an impulse buy, yes, but not buying a bike. My bike is still getting work done. It is still in the shop with a full frame off. Insanity. I actually had a Yamaha V-Star that I actually bought from my mechanic for a while just to give me something to ride. I traded it back in when we thought we were done with the installs, and then things happened, and then I haven't had a bike to ride in over a year. I've been wanting one for a while, and this is Daytona Beach next week or so, the 4th of March. Well, today is the 24th of February, so basically a week out. Starts Bike Week. Bike Week is the biggest event in Daytona Beach, depending on who you talk to, and it's a huge motorcycle rally, and normally prices would get jacked up in places, but this was sticker. Mainly the local shops bring in extra inventory because they sell bikes. And I was like, I'm going to go down there and see what they got. I was looking for a CBR. I wanted a CBR 1000RR. I wanted, a big leader bike, a big dude. I'm bigger now than I was when I got my 600. And I wanted a bigger bike, bigger frame, better brakes, better acceleration. Not like my 600 doesn't have all the balls in the world. I'm actually too cautious riding it. I'm not a crazy riding person. I just enjoy the freedom of a motorcycle, yet I'm also way too sports car-y to really want a cruiser. I enjoyed having the cruiser, but I always felt like I was going to get hit when I pulled out into traffic because it had no acceleration. So the one I wanted, we could not come to an agreement on the price. I had a very set price in my mind. Having never financed a motorcycle, I have absolutely no idea how much they're worth or how much to expect to pay. It's not exactly like buying a car. It's similar, but it's not. There are differences. So we just could not meet. There was a $200 a month difference on what I was willing to pay or willing to put down. This is fabulously priced. This is $8,999 sticker price. There was no markup for it whatsoever, which is crazy nowadays, and perfectly within my wheelhouse. I no longer going to, I just don't eat at IHOP a couple times a week, which I could benefit from not eating at IHOP, but this thing is just beautiful. And as soon as we realized no on the bike that I kind of liked, which was a used like an 18 CBR, I was open-minded enough to go, well then, what else? And they just took me around a corner and said, this is the bike for you. And I swear to God, the moment I saw it, I knew he was right 100%. Wow, this color, I'm gonna try not to block the camera for a second. This color is just unbelievably beautiful. I have no idea how well it's gonna show up on the front-facing camera on the iPhone, but the blue wheels match. You can tell it's a little bit different because they're obviously more rugged paint, but it's like a pearl. It's a very, 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 very minor pearl. I mean, there's obviously very beautiful sparkles in there. So there's a beautiful flake, but at the right angle at night, I was noticing hints of purple in with this blue. And wow, I hate yellow and I hate green. So a lot of times a lot of these sport bikes out there are brightly colored for safety, and they are just not my aesthetic. Now, this front is definitely an acquired taste. I can understand some people not liking it. At first, I wasn't really all that fond of it either, but these are daytime running lights on the side, and then the center light is the high and low beam, and then obviously all intake stuff there. And you know me, this bike is going, oh wow, that was bright sun. This bike is going to be getting LEDs. Actually, I've got that box of insanity up there. There's a bunch of XK Glow stuff on the top of it that is surplus or backups in case things go bad. I will be perusing that to see what I have and then buying what I don't have to light this bike up. Apparently, there's only one of these else sold in town, and I don't think these are available in any other color. I think this is the color for the R7, and I don't think that guy's going to put lights on his. I'm going to put lights on mine. So let's see, riding experience. I drove it last night for a little bit, and I rode it today, and I've got things I got to do, so I'm taking the bike to do it, hence the backpack. So let's see. I have never owned an injection bike. I am not a bike reviewer, as you guys already know, or maybe you don't know. But so this is sort of the reviews I have seen. This bike is marketed or positioned as a first-time super sport bike for the street, and the reviews for it all say that you could not go better with this, and I gotta agree. So it is an extremely lightweight bike. Not on paper, I think it's almost the exact same weight as the R6, but it feels so light and nimble. I feel like I'm riding a 250, except for when I roll on the throttle. It is maneuverable, it is beautiful, it is amazing. I might be coming from a 2000 CBR 600 F4, which is a 4-cylinder inline 4, obviously, where this is the twin 2 or the parallel. I have no idea what they call the thing. This is fuel injected. My CBR is carbureted. So, I mean, there's a lot of differences. Obviously, my CBR is a 20-year-old bike. This is a one-day-old bike with 5 miles on it when I bought it. There's a lot of differences, so it's not really all that fair to compare the two, but it's what I have experience with. This feels a lot lighter, a lot more nimble. It feels safer. It feels sturdier. It's got ABS, which, okay, I didn't even know they did that. I feel impressed with the amount of tech on this because I'm coming from a bike that when I bought it didn't even have a gauge cluster. Whereas a lot of reviews, apparently this is stripped down tech-wise, so I can't imagine what people are buying now. How do you buy a motorcycle with drive modes? I'm sorry, go buy an SUV and then push street and track and off-road for your daily commute if you want to do it. It's a motorcycle. You should not have drive modes. I don't know. Maybe I'm antiquated. I have no idea. Maybe people will agree with me. Maybe if you have gray hair like I do, not caused by your girlfriend, maybe you will agree with me as well. And maybe if you don't have gray hair, you'll go, listen to this old dude who knows what he's talking about. Hey, the DJ's here. All right, relax. It's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna take it today. I'll record some stuff. I don't know how to, this may just be this video. It may not be anything else. Obviously there's insanity in my life from the car accident and yada yada. I may need new knees at some point. Oh, why are you buying a motorcycle if you need new knees? Because I want to ride a motorcycle, that's why. I'll deal with the pain. That's what painkillers are for. Not while I'm riding, after I'm riding. One day I'll own a jacuzzi and then I'll just be able to relax in that after the bike. It'll be perfectly fine, I don't care. So this bike is beautiful, like I said. I love the tiniest hints of this sort of light baby blue here. I have no idea what color the color is. Some of it there as well, but most of it is all this darker pearl blue, which is just absolutely phenomenal. I love the complete lack of chrome. That exhaust has to go immediately. One of my stops today is to see my mechanic and price out different exhaust, maybe a Two Brothers, I have no idea. That is just not okay. I sound like an aggressive moped with this thing. I mean, okay, sure, it's fine. No, it's not fine. I can't do it. Yeah. You can tell when you haven't ridden for a while when all of your friends go, oh, did you buy a new helmet? No, this is the carbon fiber helmet I've had for a long time, but I haven't ridden it so long, no one's seen it. So I'm going to go drive this thing and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. And if you guys want to buy a relatively inexpensive, brand spanking new, high performance, yet not kill you motorcycle, for those of you who don't already ride, leader bikes, I'm going to recommend this bike. We'll find out. Maybe I'll do like a 30-day review and see what it's like after that. But so far, one day in, I love this thing. I didn't even know I was going to get it. So unless I find more stuff to add to the end of this video, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely follow this. I'm going to do some stuff with this bike. Like I said, LEDs. I have ideas for other things. Just, having ideas is great, but being in a lot of pain makes them really hard to execute. Until next time, wear your seatbelt unless you're on a motorcycle, in which case, watch out for motorcycles if you're driving. We'll add that on there. And if you're in a strip club that's got a DJ, make sure you tip him, because he might just go need to buy new motorcycles on a regular basis and film YouTube content. Bye, everybody.